So then, I was thinking we could discuss social medias.
Oh.
Like, what's your favourite? What do you use? Yeah, what's your favourite?
I have to say, mine's probably Twitter for me. I think it's easy to use and stuff. So,
Why is it so easy to... I went on it and I had to deactivate the account because it was really irritating. Like, how can you like it so much?
it's because it's just different people, do you know what I mean? It's not like... The looks I just got. It's like, it's not just your friends, it's like everybody else in the world. Like, you can connect with people in China or in America. I don't know, I just prefer it.
So I see like the potential of Twitter, but it just confuses me. And like the word count, and I'm like, can I say what I want to say in like how many words?
Usually, sometimes if it's a long tweet, you have to put it into 2 tweets.
Yeah.
That is weird.
No, for me, I think I'll just always be a Facebook girl.
Yeah. I've got Facebook.
It's just the better one, really.
See, I get bored on Facebook.
I have to say I'm an Instagram person.
You know about that photo life? Oh,
Yeah. I'm taking photos here, there, and
Selfies everywhere.
definitely.
Well, why do you like Instagram then so much?
I think it's because it's such a variety. Like, if it's Facebook, everyone's talking about the same thing. But if it's Instagram, everyone's in a different place
Yeah,
or
that's
doing
true.
something different. So you've got to take a photo of something, but it'll all be different.
I'm going to sound really old, but did anyone have MySpace?
Oh, God.
No, is that
This is like going back to the days of Bieber and MSN.
I used
the
to love
Victorian
MySpace.
one.
It is a Victorian era. But you could always pick like your top friend, like who's your favourite friend in the day, like number them 1 to 5. And see, I liked MySpace and putting little quizzes on there.
Oh my God.
I'll stick to my little
And
MySpace.
didn't your profile page, like, couldn't you put music on there? and
Yeah, you
stuff?
could,
Oh my
and like
God.
change all the text and all the font, and it was cool.
I
sad.
never had a MySpace.
Apparently it's making a comeback. But, I mean, it's been saying that for a while now. So.
Got a bit excited there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow.
No, but if we're talking about like really old ones, like you said, M&S was the one. Like, M&S was just like... Oh, MSN.
M&S.
Not M&S, sorry. Not Marks and Spencer. MSN. MSN. See, that's how old it is. I don't even remember the name. I just remember that it started with an M. Okay. No, MSN was actually the one to have. Like, it
Oh
was
yeah, I loved
amazing.
MSN.
And how like you could knock people. You could
Shake their screen.
Yeah, and shake their screen to
Yeah,
get their
I remember
attention.
that.
I
How
never got
authentic
this.
was that?
You never had MSN?
I had MSN, but didn't know all of these little hidden
Yes.
gems.
No, they were, and they weren't even hidden gems. Like they were so obvious to you, like, obviously, and it was just great.
It was like a basic kind of...
A little chat thing.
Yeah, it was like the first kind of group chat
It's like
thing.
email, wasn't it? But just with a little chat. at
Yeah,
the
with
bottom.
like the emojis and stuff.
Yeah.
And they were, like,
They were the
big.
first emojis. To be
And then
fair.
how you could change your title name. You had all
I
these
loved
fonts
that.
and everything. Never did the fonts, so I was never that pathetic.
I
Well,
did
it was
the
like little
fun.
like
I did the fun.
but like little codes as well, like X and like N and then like this
It could be
bracket
like a
and
different word or something.
oh, it's complicated.
Like you could write lol in like 5 different ways.
Wow.
I had fun as a
They
child.
shut that down last July. Like,
Did they?
yeah, it's gone because no one was using it,
Aww.
and it still pops up on my screen, which I don't understand why.
Oh, that's
As in
weird.
to say like log in to Messenger, and it's like no,
Oh
no
god.
one's gonna be online now. So it's like, it's so ridiculous.
I used to go to bed and like I could hear the little sound, that message sound in the bed. That's so bad. I was
Oh,
addicted to
fun.
MSN.
Had a bit of a problem.
Just a tad. Just a tad.
Oh my god.
I was never that bad, but yeah.
No, I think an app that's like really easy to use, or no, really convenient. WhatsApp.
Yeah.
I haven't.
I don't.
got that.
I don't use that. That's what my sister uses, but she's
Yeah.
quite little.
I mean, they do kind of like take the mick out of it, and they say it's for people who like don't have
Any
like,
credit.
any credit. Which to be fair, like I do, but and to be fair, I do help people who don't like when I use it. But it's really easy. Like you can send photos and you don't have to pay.
And you can send like voice messages if you're too
Yeah.
lazy to type. I just like
Plus you've got
WhatsApp.
pictures on there, even though.
I still use BBM.
Do you actually?
Yeah. I find it really
Is
handy.
anyone else on there? Or is it just like
It's just for like the people
How's
that
it
you
mean?
need
Friends to talk to,
speak
Sam.
like,
I'm sorry.
well, I'm that one friend worth having.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'm
No,
sorry.
I do use BBM sometimes.
I didn't realise that was still popular, to be honest with you.
no?
I do remember the BBM days.
I
Oh,
thought,
add my
Isn't it-
pin.
Yeah.
I've never had a
Defeat the
BlackBerry or anything, so I never had it.
I know, doesn't it defeat the object like BlackBerry Messenger
Yeah.
on an iPhone?
Yeah, it did.
Oh yeah.
They
It's
totally
like-
like evolved it, and it just
Confusing.
didn't work.
Well, iPhone kind of had iMessage, didn't they?
Yeah, true.
So,
I don't know.
But going back to WhatsApp, don't you think people's last scenes, they really annoy me? Like, you've sent a message, they've blue ticked it, and they're blatantly online, but they're ignoring you.
You know what? The amount of times that no, that makes me sound really like nobody wants to speak. I don't mean it like that.
It's
Actually,
okay,
you know,
Hannah.
on the occasional, occasion
Yeah.
that it's happened, it is the most frustrating thing
It is.
in the world.
Or when you're trying to ignore someone else and you've accidentally clicked online. I've got to reply. But, yeah.
I know this sounds weird, like slightly off again, but languages, like learning a language, do you find that annoying, like frustrating? Because I find languages frustrating, like how there's 754,000 tenses and
Someone's looked into that.
854 billion different ways of saying one word. Especially
Which
in
language is
German.
in German? Oh.
to be fair, I've been learning German for like 5 years, and I've only just learnt how to say hello.
Honestly. I took German as a GCSE, and all I can say is hello, my name, and my age.
You know what? We are on par.
We can have a little conversation. Oh, did you two do German? Oh no.
French. I'm like that. French. Loved it so much. Loved it so much. I carried on even when it wasn't compulsory anymore. Just like gotta love a language, you know. I don't know. It's frustrating, but surely it's worth it.
Do you find it like, because obviously you've been doing it for longer, like do you find it more natural and like easy to pick up, or as you're saying it, or listening to someone and you're going, what they're saying, what they're saying, what they're saying?
And in fact, like, when I went to France and I was actually like I stayed with an actual family, like that was really fun. But at times, you kind of get like worried. You're like, I don't have a clue what they're saying. So how do I react to this?
You
Like,
just kind of go,
yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. There'll be times when you're just like, je sais pas, which means I don't know. So you just feel like, je sais pas. So you just don't know what else to say to them.
I wish I could have
Yeah, no, yeah. And I'd be sat there like, yeah. Or sometimes when the parents who can't speak English will ask you a question, you're just like, you put your thumbs up like, yeah, that's great, yeah. So yeah, but I mean, languages is great and all.
I
but
think it is.
it's definitely a challenge for all of us.
It's a pain learning it, but once you get the hang of it, it seems to be quite.
But do you do the accent? Because I don't. I speak German in my accent. So it's like, hello, be hi, Stu. I'm thinking, I can't do a German accent. So I just do it in
Do you
my...
guys do the accent?
I think like I don't do when I can get away with it, but now that we're doing like have to do speaking exams, like
You do,
you've got to
yeah.
you get extra for
I
the.
think it's funny.
So
It's-
you
I love saying birthday in German, Geburtstag.
Sounds aggressive.
I love that. I love that.
No, I love the accents, I think. It
I
just-
like the French accent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
French
like
is nice.
This just makes you sound like 10 times better than you actually are.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, gotta go for it, guys. But no, let us know what you think anyway. Are you learning any languages at the moment? Or do you plan on it? I think Mandarin, I'd love to learn Mandarin.
That's meant to be quite hard.
That
That
looks
would be-
So difficult.
Yeah, it'd be really cool, but like really hard at the same time.
The accent would be cool though.
Yeah, you wouldn't it? Anyhow. No. Anyway, hashtag us at SofaClub.
Yep.
Yep.
Up one way.
SofaClub_BC on Twitter, or
In fact, you could Instagram us now because we have got Instagram.
that is true.
You could go and follow us. Just Sofa Club. We're on there.
We're on
Check
there
us
now.
out.
I was about to jump in there with like the Facebook thing, but like I was like, is he going to say it? Or is he yeah, you can like us on Facebook.
And email bit of MSN or MS as Hannah would say.
MySpace.
Find us in M&S.
Oh,
Your
right.
local stores.
I didn't actually mean to.
Oh my god.
But no, I mean, languages are, tough.
Yeah.
our exams, but I mean, we'll get back to that after we have a little break because that's just a whole. That's just we need a breather on that.
Yeah.
To actually think about it.
Got lots to talk about with exams.
Oh
And
yeah.
everyone's doing the GCSEs.
Everyone,
Serious.
even me.
Except for me.
Good luck, guys.
And you.
You're just there, aren't you? Just
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
It's like, I don't have to go through this stress anymore.
No, it's all done.
yeah. Yeah, you could let us know if you are going through exams, and if you are, how are you coping?
Yeah.
Hashtag. And good luck as well.
Yeah,
Get that in there. Good luck before we go on to like talk about them in great detail and stress you out. I'm really sorry, but yeah.
Go and revise.
Yeah. Why are you watching us? No.
So, exams. I know I'm taking them. You're taking them.
Sam's not taking.
I'm doing controlled assessments for GCSE, but that's about it.
No, don't. I don't want them again. I'm not taking them.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, like, what's your views on exams? Like, how are you coping with it? What are you doing?
You know what? Funny story, guys, but I'm tragically going to have to cut off my left nails that have grown. And honestly, it's so much effort to grow, honestly. But I'm going to have to cut them off because I have a 2.5 hour exam in a few days. And that is a lot of work. And if you can maybe relate, guys, like, you're working so hard that, like, the nail digs into
Yeah,
the
it's got to
skin.
be really painful.
And it's really painful. So I'm going to have to cut it off just to, like, kind of sacrifice my nail just so I can do well in my A-levels.
You know what?
Kind of
Do
horrible.
it for your A level.
I will do it for my A-levels. And then hopefully I can get it to grow back. Fingers crossed. I don't know, but that is my kind of first world problem right now.
Girl
to be honest with you.
problems. Girl problems.
That's all
I have
to
those
say about
problems all the time.
it. Do you?
Mm,
It really is tragic, isn't it?
You know what
absolutely.
I hate? Like, when you're full on, like, in a flow, right? You're writing, like, a full on, like, paragraph and it's just coming out of your mind. And then you get, like, this really sharp pain in your hand
yeah.
and your body's just like, stop, but you can't stop. And it just hurts. It hurts.
That means you're working hard. That's a good thing. So you just like take literally
No
like 2
pain, no
seconds.
gain. You're at the end of it like.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
But what about, do you have any like memories of like when you had your exam?
I feel like so old. Well, back in the day. I just hated them. I've never been good at like sitting down and doing an exam. That's probably why I went on to do like drama at uni because it was all
yeah.
practical, a little bit of coursework. But I just think it's too much pressure, and to put like teenagers through that, I think it's bad.
Yeah.
I understand why they have to do it, but I'm against exams. Just ban them all. But
I agree.
I think it's bad.
No, it annoys me though. The invigilators. Sorry.
Wow.
Like they're just there, and honestly,
I'm actually intimidated that ours might be watching.
like it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of awkward with them like just walking up and down, and then the one time you do need them and you put your hand up, and they take ages to get to you. And it's like you're not doing
wasting
anything
valuable
else.
time here.
Exactly. Oh my gosh.
No, I know exactly what you mean. And then when they like, and then walking up and down, and then they stop and they look over. You're like,
Yeah, that's
I think you've gone
off-putting.
wrong.
can I help you?
It's like, I don't even know if you do the subject, but you're looking at my marks, that obviously means that it's wrong. Like, don't hint, just tell me. Like, honestly, it's horrible.
And
Sorry,
Oh.
go on.
have you seen like that picture saying like if you want to be and it's got like the what is it, the scarf, the black leather boots, the little silver flask. Yeah, if you
Have
want
you
to be
seen
a
it?
examiner, I can't remember what the word is.
Invigilator.
Invigilator. This is all you need.
It's like the starter pack.
It's the starter pack. Yeah.
That's actually quite funny, yeah. Because it
It's
can get
fun.
cold in those auditoriums. But I'd get really bored being an invigilator.
Oh,
They just stand there for like today, mine was like 2 hours long, so I just stood there for like 2 hours just walking around.
Just living life. Just
I want to be exactly like you when I get older. Yeah.
Oh, going back to like memories of exams, I remember, like, I'm not sure if you like still do it now, but like if one person starts coughing, the next one starts coughing, and like the whole auditorium is just like, and they're like, stop it, and everyone's just coughing. That's it's hilarious.
You know, I'd be the kid in the exam telling them to stop. Like, they would irritate me so much if someone did that. I'd be like, these are my qualifications here. What are you doing? Like, that would be me, honestly. I'd not be having time for people like that.
Oh, have you ever sneezed like halfway during an exam when it's quiet? It's kind of like
And everyone just like stares.
Oh no, I blew my nose today and I just got like an evil look, kind of like, you're not doing that for the rest of the exam, are you? It was like,
What are you meant
just
to
a quick
do?
one before it starts, I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to wind anyone up, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
But no, moving on, I have a question here. Where, I don't know, I guess opinions are mixed. Do you think that kids of celebrities just kind of have that instant right to be famous? Do you think that's fair?
Okay. Well, in my opinion, no. Personally, I think that if the child has talent, you know, like for example, Victoria Beckham and Romeo Beckham with the Burberry, was it, campaign?
Okay, yeah.
Like, he has really good modelling potential. Like, well, he's a model. Don't even know what I'm on about. So yeah, like, I think he kind of deserves to. Like, the whole Beckham family, to be fair, kind of deserve to, I think. Because I work really hard. Like, I don't know.
I think it's a bit unfair because you don't choose who your parents are, but if your parents happen to be famous and you're just like shoved in the limelight, I think I don't know, I don't really like it, but I guess that's what us as like viewers and like people want, is to find out what their children are doing or what they look like, and
That's true.
it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
It is. I guess it's sort of like that pathway then. You're kind of stuck on it, which I guess isn't fair, but then at the same time, do you think it's fair that they sort of just get those, I don't know, those like, I don't know the word, they just kind of get it. Like,
Yeah, if someone else is like going for a job, do you mean, and they just sort of get it instantly because
like,
their
do you find
parents.
that
Yeah, they
fair?
definitely do have the upper hand.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
kind of.
It's just like the name, isn't it? People buying them for the name. So if they've got that already, obviously if you go to a job interview and one of Beckham's sons there, despite what his grades are,
You might as well just walk out the door.
because
All right then.
that's great publicity. We'll have you definitely. You've got no
Yeah,
chance. Like, it
It's
doesn't
definitely
matter.
who you know, and the person you know being your parents, kind of like just really helping you along the way. But
I think it's hard to be in a celebrity's sibling. Like, obviously, like, being Beyonce's sister, or there's no point.
Solange.
Just
Yeah,
stop.
yeah.
But I just think they take all the limelight,
yeah,
so
Solange
it's just
definitely
unfair.
has it. Like so that I think before
Oh,
that
I
whole
think I said
thing
the name
last
wrong.
year,
That's it.
when you know that very infamous kind of like little fight, a lot of my friends didn't even know that Beyonce had a sister.
No.
Solange, like,
I didn't know, but to be fair, she's apparently meant to be really talented as well.
Oh yeah,
so.
she is, but I think I don't know because of Beyonce, like I don't
Yeah.
know, it's
Yeah.
kind of crazy. But let us know what you think anyway, guys. Do you think that I don't know celebrities' kids should just kind of get that instant shot at fame? They don't get a shot; it's just there.
It is.
It's not even like an opportunity; it's just there. But I don't know. Do you think that's fair or what? I don't know. Let us know. Hashtag SofaClub at SofaClub_BC on Twitter, or Facebook us, or
Instagram us. Very
I
important.
think personally for me, I'd like to say that I worked. You know, like I went from being, you know, who we are now, to where I want to be,
Yeah.
rather than
Yeah.
already having
Just
that
giving it.
upper hand.
Yeah.
Because to
So,
be
yeah.
fair, with the Beckhams actually, I've just remembered, they what's his name, Brooklyn. He tried for some sort of football team and he didn't get it. So it was kind of like, you know, they weren't just looking. For
Yeah,
the
that's
name.
true, the name.
In
So I
fact-
guess in some instances they do have to work hard for it,
Mm-hmm.
and there are people out there who are like, well, I
I've
don't care
heard.
if you're famous, like if you're talented,
Yeah.
then I'll let you. Like,
See, I heard that Brooklyn Beckham, I think it was him, apparently has like a little Saturday job.
Yeah,
in,
he
like,
does.
A little cafe. Did you guys hear about that?
No, that's quite
I
nice
was
though.
shocked because apparently he's. I think it was
Wasn't
him.
it on the Late Late Show that Jamie?
Yeah, I think it was.
And
So
he was
apparently
saying
it's
how
a
like
normal kind of like.
if he wants to be able to go and say, "Oh, I'll buy this" and stuff, like working for something, it's far more fulfilling than just having money and just saying, "Oh, I'll have that, I'll have that, I'll have that," just because my
Yeah.
dad's so rich. just
That's
have it
really
like
cool.
I think
working
that's
for it.
pretty
It
cool,
is.
to be fair.
Yeah.
I mean, not many celebrity children actually do that, so
No.
It's a good idea.
credits to him.
Right, to finish this off, guys. Have you heard of the lumberjack? No? The lumberjack is the, at the moment, the desired kind of man.
Mm-hmm.
With the beard
Um,
and the shirts like Sam. And just that look, and I just want to get your opinions on that. And I want to get yours as well, so SofaClub at... No, yeah, SofaClub. School BC. You know, what do you think? Beard, is the beard game strong?
Is it just like is it a full on?
it's
Yeah.
really like
Beefy.
bushy.
Should I grow a
Beard.
beard?
Oh, I think you should.
Shall we have a vote for the beard?
Vote for
And
the
I
beard.
might grow a beard over like some duration of time, not in school time.
I think Santa should be the only one that has a beard. Like, why is everyone trying to take his limelight? Just get rid of it.
It's not fair. I don't know. I reckon the trend will fade. It'll
Yeah.
fade, just like everything else. But just like tattoo sleeves will do soon.
Mm.
They're a good combination though.
False nails.
Yeah, eventually, you know, everyone will be like, oh, natural.
Natural nails.
We were on that
Not
I don't know. But let us know anyway, guys. SofaClub, at SofaClub_BC, or Instagram us at SofaClub. Is it called that?
SofaClub.
Still getting
Sofa
used to
SofaClub,
that.
there we go.
Or you
Yeah.
can email us.
Yeah, there's always that option. Or the Facebook page, of course. Good old Facebook,
Facebook.
which is my preferred method.
Not the best one, though. Not the best one.
Or bring back MySpace. MySpace to us in the future, hopefully.
Anyway, I'll see you back later, guys, and thank you.
Bye.